Okay, Assalamualaikum. Hi. Hello, everyone. Okay, for today's lesson, we are going to focus on Unit 6 of your download textbook. Okay, the topic for this unit is crime. Okay, what is crime? Crime is jenayah. Okay, we're talking about crime here. Look at this lady holding this, like, I also don't know what this is called in English. It's called like a daching, right? I forgot the name in English. But it shows that this lady here is like as if this lady is blind. Like we don't know. Normally, this picture is used in a law, kind of like whenever you go to the court, this kind of like picture will always appear. Okay, this kind of picture, this lady will appear, will be shown. The idea of that, even though you are blind, we still need to identify the criminal, or like we need to make sure the justice is served. Okay, so that is the thing. So this picture is very famous. You can go and look for this picture and understand the history behind this picture. Okay. Okay, we go to number one here. The first and the second name of some famous detectives have been mixed up. Match the names. Where do you know about this detective from? Okay, so now I'm gonna show you who are these people. Okay, I'm gonna show you who are these people. Okay, now we have here Adrian. Okay, who is this Adrian? Okay, Adrian should be referring to this one, Adrian Monk. Okay, it should be refers to Adrian Monk. Okay, who is this person? This is actually a TV series. Okay, it came from a TV series. So go back and search for it. Okay, series. So go back and try to search for it. Now, Holmes. Okay, now we have home here. So now home, obviously Sherlock's home. Okay, this is very famous fictional character. Okay, from a novel. Okay, but he's a very famous character. And we even have a movie about, we have a lot of movies actually about Sherlock's home. So he's quite famous. Okay, now this one, Hercule. Okay, Hercule. Hercule should be, okay, I will use a different color. Hercule should be with pirate. Okay, Hercule. Hercule Pirate. I also don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry if I pronounce it wrongly. It's actually also a fictional character. And there is, like, if I'm not mistaken, it came from a novel. Okay, from Agatha Christie novel. So you can go and look for it. And then the last one is Jacques Clouseau. Okay, I guess this is quite famous. Jacques Clouseau is quite famous, right? Do you know who this character is? Jacques Clouseau. I'm so sorry if I pronounce it wrongly, but this is like quite famous, right? If you look for a Pink Panther movie, you will come across Jacques Clouseau, okay, that detective, okay? These are all detectives. We have Adrian's here, we have Sherlock, we have Hercule, we have Jacques Clouseau. Okay, these are all famous detectives that we have in, like, television, movies, even in novels, okay? Those people. Now, let's proceed with the next one. Here, this is quite interesting, to be honest. Okay, read the crime puzzle and solve the mystery. One of the picture is a clue. Which one? Okay, we have three pictures here. I'm so sorry. I'm not. I don't want to go very like down here. Like I'm not scrolling down the PDF, but it's okay. We read it. A husband and a wife live happily together, but one day the woman shoots her husband. Then she holds him underwater for over 5 minutes. Can you imagine? Like shoots her husband and then holds him underwater. Hold this and then hold this person. Hold this underwater, inside of water, dalam air, okay? For over 5 minutes. Finally, he hangs him. Okay, the idea of like hanging, menggantung orang itu. So 10 minutes later, they go out for dinner and have a wonderful evening. How is it possible? Okay, this is quite interesting. How is it possible? Like, after that, 10 minutes later, they went out for dinner and they had a wonderful evening. So how is it possible? So here, now, if we look at the three picture here, there are clues. So which one would be the most accurate clue? Yep, this picture. This wife is actually, she took a picture of her husband and then the negative, right? And then you have to uh, uh, dunk like in a water for 5 minutes so that the negative would like the picture would appear, right? And then you hang it so that you will have the picture. So it's quite interesting. So how this puzzle plays, okay? Play out. Okay, now let's proceed to the next one, which is, okay, this one. Okay, I will go to this reading part. Okay, let's go with the reading part here. A. Label the pictures that represent different crimes. Which offenses are committed against people and which involve property? So now we're talking about against people. Another one is property. So what does it mean by committed? Committed melaksanakan, you know, a very bad thing. Okay, menjalan offenses adalah benda yang tak elok lah. You do offense, okay, benda tak elok lah, jenayah in a way. Okay, yang mana committed against people, yang mana committed against property. Property means that harta benda. Okay, property, harta benda. People adalah manusia. So we have arson, graffiti, kidnapping, mugging, murder and vandalism. Okay, now let's find the definition for all of this. Okay, arson. Arson means that when a person committed like purposely create a fire or like burn somebody's house, or this is what we call as arson. Okay, arson. Graffiti. Sorry, that's graffiti means that you draw or like you create a picture onto a wall or a space illegally. Okay, that is graffiti. Not illegally. Sometimes like in a way that you draw something on an empty wall. That is what we call as graffiti. Okay, kidnapping. Kidnapping means penculikan lah. Berlakunya penculikan. Mugging. Okay, what is mugging? Mugging means, okay, if Malaysia we call we seldom use the word mugging, but we normally use the word snatch theft. Okay, snatch theft. What do you call in bahasa? Ragut. Yeah. Okay, mugging. Mugging is actually snatch theft. Okay. Now murder. Murder is when a crime, where a murder crime happened, somebody kill a person. Okay, that is what we call as murder. Vandalism. Vandalism means that you try to destroy public property or like a property of somebody, like normally public property lah. You try to destroy that this thing, hancurkan, like you musnahkan, okay, merosakkan, okay, you damage the public property, okay, those kind of thing. Okay, now let's try to match it before we, okay, sorry. Now we do this one first. Property and people. So arson, committed against property or committed against people? Okay, very clearly, normally arson is committed against property. Okay, I will like, normally it's for, it is committed against property. Graffiti, yes, property. But we can also call arson committed against people. Okay, if like a person wanted to kill the person inside the house, okay, it could be like that. It could harm the people inside the house, right? Inside the building. Or like for example, a person created a forest fire, okay, purposely start a fire on a dry day, purposely created a forest fire. Okay, so those kind of thing lah. Kidnapping, obviously it related to the people. Vandalism. Vandalism normally would refer to property. What about murder? Murder will go to people. So mugging. Mugging is also referring to people. But it can go also to property, meaning to say committed because wanted to, you know, have the property. But normally the crime is committed against human, okay, against people. Now, let's go with the matching now. The picture here. Picture number 1 here. Look at this person doing the spray paint kind of thing. So this is referring to graffiti. Graffiti. Okay. This one. Look at this. Like this person, the purse or like the handbag is being grabbed by somebody in a motorcycle, right? So this is what we call as mugging. Okay, what about number 3 here? Look at this person, this straight line referring to like this person is working very fast or like running, and then this person is carrying a person like a child. This could be kidnapping. Okay, so here look at this person trying to start a fire. Okay, he created a fire here, so obviously this one is arson. Okay, you silent the R, so arson. Oh, okay, this is a normal picture whenever you see a murder crime. So this is a murder. What about this one? This person trying to pull the string of the public phone. So obviously this is vandalism. Okay, did you guys, did you get it? Okay, so now we're going to start reading. Okay, we're going to do our reading part. And after this, you guys are going to do the work referring to this story. Okay, I will clear this one. Read the crime story quickly. Who could the killer be? Now we are trying to identify who is the killer. Okay, who done it? Who done it? Okay, actually who done it here, who, like normally it refers to who had done it. Who done it? Who done it? Like a short, a slang in a way. Okay, so who had done it? Okay, who had done it? Who done it? Okay, so Adam Smith sat on the edge of the narrow bed and looked through the bars of his cell. Okay, look through the bar of his cell. Okay, look through the bar of his cell. Sorry, can we go again? Suddenly I macam terfikir satu benda. Okay, Adam Smith, this person lah, this character, sat on the edge of the narrow bed and looked through the bars of his cell. So cell here referring to a jail. Okay, a jail. Bar tu like the one that we see kan, dekat kalau di jail kan. Sorry. Like, let me try to draw this so that you can see. Like normally we'll see this like this bar kan, kalau dekat jail kan, this is the bars. Okay, this is the bars. Okay, so continue. Why did no one believe him? So probably this Adam Smith is what do you call that, convicted. Okay, convicted means that what do you call in bahasa, suddenly not dia tuduh saja, meaning to say that dia dah disabit kesalahan, so he is now in jail. Why did no one believe him? So the idea that probably he was not the criminal, he was not the real criminal. Okay, so Adam had grown up in so this is his story. Adam had grown up in a rough neighborhood with gangs where crime was a way of life. So probably he is living in a very poor community where jiran-jiran dia A rough neighborhood means that, you know, you have a lot of this kind of gang, mafia, those kind of people, like gangs where crime was a way of life. Meaning to say, it's normal to see crime happening around this neighborhood. Okay, normal kita nampak crime dekat sini. Despite this, he had never broken the law and had seen education as his way out of the inner city slums. So here he's talking about he is a very good person. Dia tak pernah broke the law. He tak pernah broke the law, and he had seen education as his way of out. So meaning to say, he knows that education is a way of him escaping this life, this slum. Slum means that kawasan yang memang teruk lah, a slum. Okay, so you need to know this. Like this story shows how important education is. Like education is one of the way for us to, you know, escape or run away from poverty. Poverty means apa tadi yang selalu kita katakan, poverty, very important. Poverty means kemiskinan. So this kind of thing, education is very important. So Adam Smith knows that. Okay, so how had he ended up in so much trouble? So now suddenly he ended up in a trouble. It had all started when he began his new job at Mangozax, the investment bank. So he's working in a bank, okay? Investment pelaburan lah. Okay, he was just out of university with a degree in economics when the bank offered him a job. So here we see now he probably had excelled his studies. He is excelled in his studies. So meaning to say, he is able to apply for job at this bank after his degree. Selepas dia dapat ijazah dia, okay, dia dapat. Okay, continue. Adam's life was all work and no play. So he's very serious in his job. So he had no time to play around. So he's very serious. We could see here his characteristic is very serious. He wanted to finish his job. Okay, one Friday afternoon, his boss, Barry Badoff, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm so sorry, called him into his office. Okay, this boss called him. You don't need to work this weekend. I'm having a party for some important clients and I would like you to be there. So his boss is asking him to attend a party. Minta dia join satu party ni. Ada important client dia yang important akan join this party. So I want you to be there. Boss dia kata kat dia. Okay. The party was at Barry's mansion. Mansion meaning obviously he is his boss. So dia ada mansion. Mansion rumah yang besar lah, macam istana. Okay. Rolls-Royce cars and Ferraris were parked in the streets. Obviously, these rich people, they will have this Rolls-Royce, they will have this Ferrari. So this is obviously showing how rich these people are. Okay. Adam was led inside by a butler. This very person even had a black butler, you know, more than orang gaji, you know, people like orang kaya-kaya, dia ada butler, you know, arranging and managing the house, this kind of thing lah. Okay, there he saw men in expensive Italian suits and women covered in diamonds chatting together as they sip champagne. So this is the party where there's a lot of like rich people, right? So there are men wearing very expensive suits. Okay, there are like women's. Okay, there's a lot of women's wearing diamonds. You know, they are like covered, like not covered, like covered, like like, yes, she's always covered in diamonds. A lot of jewelries, okay? Jewelries. Chatting together, sipping champagne, okay? Sipping champagne. Adam felt very uncomfortable, surrounded by so much wealth. So obviously, he is out of his comfort zone. So he's not from this kind of like, he is not in this group of people. He is not like this. He's not a rich person. He's just a normal, a normal worker. So, it's not comfortable. Obviously, kalau like for example, kita pergi satu tempat yang it is so out of place. Kita memang so out of place. Kita memang tak sesuai. So obviously kita tak selesa kan. Orang tu kita tak kenal, those kind of things. So bila kita tak kenal somebody, like, can you imagine you pergi satu dinner yang ada semua orang kaya, ada artis, ada datuk-datuk semua, and then mesti kita rasa macam tak selesa. Those kind of feeling lah. Okay, so this Adam felt this. Okay, this Adam felt this. Okay, or breaking into a house like this one. Okay, breaking into a house like this, breaking normally pecah masuk tau. Okay, like probably his idea here is that the idea of like masuk, you know, like the idea dia macam rasa macam macam memang out of like place. Dia tu masuk rumah macam ni. As he had nothing to say to the other guests, he went looking for Barry. So sorry, I'm so sorry. Dia tak ada nak cakap dengan siapa-siapa kan. So dia look for Barry. Remember, Barry is his boss. He saw a wide open door and stepped inside. Okay, he saw a door, a very big door, wide open, terbuka luas, and then he entered the house, the room, and seated behind it. ... No, it couldn't be. ... A man. ... A man with a blood-stained shirt. ... His boss. Okay, this is a very good way. Okay, let me tell you, this is actually a very good way. Here is a very good way for you to introduce climax in your story. Okay, to introduce climax in your story, putting this kind of like idea here, ... and then blood stained shirt, those kind of thing. This is a very good way of writing your climax. So jot down somewhere one of the example of you for you to write a climax. Okay, he saw a man with blood stain on his shirt. Blood stain means that darah, dia ada darah punya kesan dekat dia punya shirt. His boss. So meaning to say this man is actually his boss. Okay, Barry Badov. Adam ran to the desk and checked for signs of life, but there was no pulse. Sorry, there was no pulse. He was dead. Okay, Barry Badov was dead with the blood stain, right? So he was dead, mati. A bloody knife was on the floor. So there's the what do you call that lah? Dia ada, you know, criminal. Dia ada term dia tau. Like this murder weapon. Murder weapon. Murder weapon was on the floor. It's a knife. Okay. At that very moment, a woman entered the room, saw one dead man, another holding a knife, and began screaming. Sorry, let me repeat. At the very moment, at the same time, okay, at that particular moment, a woman entered the room. So one dead man, another holding a knife. So this person holding a knife, probably Adam. Adam, you know, probably hold the knife. And began screaming, "Murderer! Killer! Help!" Okay. Adam looked around wildly. So the idea of like he was scared. So he was like looking around, you know, everywhere. He wanted to explain that he'd got it all wrong, but the words wouldn't come. Shock and terror had frozen him. The idea of like, yeah, obviously, we don't know. We are not in Adam's shoe. So we don't know what is actually in his mind at time. Obviously, he was shocked. He was in terror. The idea of terror macam very in fear, like in shock, in fear. So this is like terror, terkejut sangat, takut sangat. So he was frozen. The idea that he cannot say anything. He was stiff, tak boleh bergerak. Okay. Later that evening at the police station, Adam considered his situation. Of course, the police had arrested him. Of course. Okay. Police akan tangkap dia kan. What else could they have done? Okay. This young man from the wrong side of town who had grown up from around gangs. Yes, things look bad for Adam. Very bad. How was he going to prove he's innocent? And who was the real killer? Okay. So here, Adam was actually innocent. He was wrongly charged. Okay, he was wrongly charged, but no one would believe him. Obviously, he came from a very slum area. He came from a slum area, so nobody actually believes him. Okay, it's a very sad situation for him. So now, can we look back? Who could the killer be? Who could the killer be? Okay, you guys can do some guesses. Okay, you guys can do some guesses. Who could be the killer of Barry Badov? Probably this is Adam. So who could be the killer? We can make guesses, right? Like when you are this rich, you could probably have, you know, a person who would want your money, or like Maybe you want some insurance money because of you are so rich, right? So probably you would have a lot of insurance money. It could be the family members. It could be, you know, your arch enemy, like somebody who didn't like Barry. Okay, it could be somebody else. It would not be Adam, but Adam was at a wrong place at a wrong time. So he take the blame. So in a way, he cannot really defend himself. So it's very sad for Adam. And actually, it happens a lot. That's why we have law. We have court. We have this kind of thing. So that people are not wrongly charged for it. Even in Islam also, we have, you know, kena ada saksi, those kind of thing. Before you actually conduct, orang kata apa? Menjalankan hukuman. You know, those kind of thing lah. So we need to have that. So it's sad for Adam to be in this kind of like situation. Okay. Can we go to this one? Okay. Number 3. 6 sentences have been removed from the article. Yeah, obviously you can see here number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So you have that. So choose from the sentence A to G the one which fits each gap. 1 to 6. There is one extra sentence which you do not need to use. So they are A to G. I'm not going to read you this. Okay, I'm not going to read you each and every one of this, but I'm not going to read you all of this. So what I want you to do is, in our Telegram for my class, okay, for my class, share the ideas, share the answers, and then let us see. I will discuss with you in the Telegram. So try to answer question number 3, okay? Now, let's proceed with this one. Complete the sentences with the correct form of these words. Accuse, okay? Accuse maksud dia apa? Tuduh. Sorry. Okay, accuse maksud dia apa? Accuse means tuduh. Arrest, tangkap. Break into, pecah masuk. Break the law, langgar undang-undang. Okay, commit, menjalankan benda yang tak elok lah. Commit, kita buat benda tak elok tu. Proof, bukti. Okay, so try to answer question 4. And okay, now question number 5. Okay, question number 5. Look at this example of graffiti. How are they different? Use these words to talk about them. We have artistic, attractive, cool, expressive, ugly, stupid, and eyesore, illegal, vandalism, and senseless. Okay, we have this all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, we have 10. So, artistic maksud dia apa? Artistic maksud dia berseni lah. Attractive, menarik. Cool, wah sangat cool lah. Those kind of expression, okay? Expressive, dia meluahkan. Very expressive mean dia macam kita boleh nampak apa yang sebenarnya this person wanted to draw. Apa perasaan dia, for example. Itu expressive. Ugly, buruk. Stupid, bodoh. And eyesore, benda yang menyakitkan mata. Maksudnya tak elok lah. Eyesore, pedih mata kita kalau kita tengok. Okay, that's kind of thing. Illegal, haram. Vandalism, merosakkan harta benda. Senseless, maksudnya jenis yang macam tak ada fikiran langsung ke. Senseless maksudnya tak fikir ke ini harta orang. Senseless, okay? So those kind of things. So what I want you to do, now we are saying about talking. Okay, so I want you to just like describe this picture, this graffiti here, using words here. So probably like choose only one. You can use 2. You can use only one. Okay, choose a minimum of 1 word. So like for example, I will use artistic. Okay, graffiti is an artistic form of expressing the person's emotion. Okay, one sentence, only one very simple sentence, and record it and share it in our Telegram. That's all. Very simple. So each and every one of you share your recording your like expression. What you want to say about graffiti using the words here. There are 10 words here expressing about the graffiti. Okay, do that. Okay, and share it in our Telegram. So after this, I will give you the answer and let's see. I think that's all. And we'll see again on our next lesson. So thank you so much for listening. Good luck in doing all the tasks. Question 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'll see you again someday. Okay, again soon. Okay, bye bye. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.